poppin' Real 16 TV? It's Cuz OP back with evil LA goons ambush and attack Brian Pumper at the bus stop. I never see. It's so weird to hear that, like Brian Pumper at the bus stop. I ain't gonna lie to you. And why do you? What is up with all these evil words and stuff like that? But we're gonna start the screen recording in 3, 2, 1. Video playing. What I meant by that, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. Is like he uses very descriptive adjectives that make it sound like it's way worse. Maybe
the usual suspects are at it again. This time they decided they was going to attack a man minding his business, waiting for the bus for absolutely no reason other than self-gain and self-gratification, as they usually do. The person on the opposite end of the victimization from these usual suspects is Brian Pumper. Now, Brian Pumper at some point was a really famous adult star. I feel silly explaining who Brian Pumper is to a lot of you horn dogs watching this video. Like, y'all don't know who Brian Pumper is. Brian Pumper...
Hey, at least like in the 2000s, he was a known person. At least the 2000s, it felt like if you went to one of them sites, you was going to see Brian Pumper. I ain't going to lie to you. He didn't fell off the map. Even Adam 22 tried to do like a documentary on like Brian Pumper going missing.
Practically raised a lot of y'all. But Brian Pumper achieved extreme success and fortunes. He was really rich and famous at some point in like the early 2000s, maybe 2010s. But then due to really dumb decisions, you know, he messed up his entire life. He went to jail in 2020.
Niggas was finna BLM Brian Pumper. Pumper got B Pumper, bro. What? Was finna BLM B Pumper, bro? That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, BLM is exaggeration, but he is about to get arrested.
And all the bad, bro. Now you getting booked in the Stoli Centra because you broke now. Bumble clot dog. Y'all for save money dog. It's got Brian.
Yeah, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I knew what a hater sounded like, I guarantee it sounded like that nigga. But continuing on.
And we still don't know exactly what for. There are rumors online that he went to jail for stealing a car. Others say he went to jail
Brian Pumper stealing the car.
You'll take your pick for what rumors you believe. We don't know.
Brian Pumper was released from jail, sounds wild.
I think in June of 2024, but it's been a couple of months now. So while out of jail, it looks like Brian Pumper isn't quite back on his feet yet, and he's still trying to make a couple of things shake. And he was seen walking to the bus stop today by some hooligans in LA.
We ain't this. You walking. You just say all that money you get, but you walking. Hey, Brian Pumper, you walking. You walking. You just said when your camera's coming out, you're getting money. What the is your money that you're getting, man? Because where is it at? You just said it. Quick question.
What is this doing for you right now?
What? Alright, you good. You ain't good. Talking about.
What is that doing for you?
A lot of you guys who grew up in middle America or rural areas,
I ain't gonna lie,
and never really.
It kind of seems like bro was just kind of just being a hater. I'm gonna be 100 because it's like, why you just walked up to a nigga to tell him he sucked on camera?
Had experience living, growing up, or experiencing the usual suspects, then you're probably confused as to why he's doing this. When he has no issues with Brian Pumper, they have no history. Brian Pumper doesn't know who he is. He's just a random dude harassing Brian Pumper, calling him broke for walking to the bus stop. Now, apparently he brought up the fact that Brian Pumper, when he was doing corn, used to flex his money doing corn back then. Mm-hmm. Well, he's not, right? He's broke now, right? And because he's broke now, you're going to hold it against him that he was flexing money in the 2010s. But this is
flexing on people that weren't you either. Flexing it on like probably your daddy or your older cousins or some shit, but not you.
What the usual suspects do, all right? It's this thing called clout. A lot of you guys in the Midwest, the rural areas, the farms don't really understand. But there's this thing called clout. Now, clout to these usual suspects are more important.
Tell me that nigga don't be watching my videos, bro. He said the Midwest, the rural area, blah blah blah. Nah. We get it, but I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of people around this motherfucker, they don't super understand. I'm gonna be 100. We kind of get it. We just, I wouldn't say. I think it's more hospitality. It's less harassment. Like y'all is kind of like harassment. Like if somebody fight here, it's definitely some personal shit, or it's like really spur of the moment, like really spur of the moment. But they can break off on a fight like off of anything. You know what I'm saying?
or in their money. They will
You just
kill
standing
and die
over
for
here and you're
clout.
not supposed to be
And
standing
clout
over
is
here.
essentially recognition online, right? They want to be online famous. So he's recording a person being inhumane, attacking this person for no reason because he won clout, making a mockery out of this person who is clearly down on their luck for absolutely no reason. Now, things get a lot more sinister. So after harassing Brian Pumper for being at the bus stop, he starts flexing how he's in a Tesla and Brian Pumper is walking. People, Brian Pumper doesn't know this guy. He doesn't know Brian Pumper personally. They don't have history at all. He's doing this for simply clout, being inhumane and cruel for clout. So he walks off and then comes up with this brilliant idea. Oh, we're going to gather up some homies and go to the store and buy eggs to come back to harass Brian Pumper.
You don't throw eggs. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's like, you was fucking bad bitches. Now you ain't got no money. We gonna throw eggs at you. I feel like it's just hating, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing if the motherfucker be like, have some real reason to hate Brian Pumper. And a lot of people do. I ain't gonna lie to you. Brian Pumper has a long list of motherfuckers that don't fuck with him. I ain't gonna. People be in interviews talking about Brian Pumper, all types of shit. But I do think it's kind of crazy that you guys went out of your way just to bash this nigga with eggs.
Brian Pumper, I don't know. Blood, walking. Blood finna get on the book. Blood, they just said the same up here, Joe broke ass.
I didn't want to assume, but he's throwing up and he's yelling his gang affiliations, which makes sense. People who belong to, certain affiliations and brotherhoods and fraternities in the hood, they have a sense of entitlement, right? Like, everybody else are just characters in their world. Like, they're the main character and they can treat others how they want to treat others, bully, attack others, and they don't have any consequences, and they feel like there shouldn't be any accountability because they are the czars of Earth and we're just in their world.
You just said you making money on the pornos. You at the county building.
I ain't gonna lie, and I don't mean to disrespect this person, but he not exactly the best looking person. I don't want to call him funny looking, but he was a little bit funny looking. I feel like him being like, you was fucking all the bad bitches. I'm like, well, when you really look back on Pumper shit, like, I don't know if when times change, like the level of how pretty people become just changes, but they really not as bad as the bitches of today. I be feeling like, I don't want to be disrespectful, but even the ladies that grew up and got old in this time period, they bad in comparison to like back in the day. So I'm kind of like, well, you gotta be hating. You gotta like wish this was you, cause why are you so mad about it? It's like, whatever. You so mad about it that you like, we gonna get eggs and slap him with him cause he was fucking mad bitches. It's like every time I see it, I'll be like, damn, that's what's up. I got a video seeing like look small hands and Joanna Angel.
Oh yeah, Teslas and shit. Broke ass porn star. Brian Pumper, you be egg shit. We on our way. Money making. Exhale, hoodie boys, gang shit. Bonnie on her 12th Street. Hey, Bonnie on us. Brian Pumper, we on our way. Broke ass is talking about he got money.
They brought up the fact that Brian Pumper used to egg women in the past, which is why they don't feel bad egging him now.
Oh, okay, they got me. He's talking about when, I'm not saying the shit was funny, but he did used to do the little stupid shit where he'd pop an egg against the top of their head. But it's like, first of all, that shit gotta hurt, because who cracks an egg on top of a motherfucker's head? Shit gotta hurt. And then, second of all, it is like, now I get it. Hit the nigga with all types of eggs. I get it. At first, I didn't get it.
Like,
I was like, what?
Excuse, all right? Like, this is not some type of virtuous expedition. They're literally...
Hold on, Flacco. I'm not saying that it's okay. Somebody out there getting it. I ain't saying that it's okay or whatever, but what I am saying is that I at least get why. Like, it's less like... at first, it didn't make no sense. Like, why are you going out of your way to hit a motherfucker with eggs? But now it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm with you.
He's doing this for clout. Now, I don't even want to defend Brian Pumper and his degeneracy and delinquency in the 2010s, but like most of those videos you see of Brian Pumper driving around egging women and then sleeping with them afterwards, surprise, surprise, bro, no woman is getting an egg and then saying, oh, let me F you. No, those were corn stars who already signed up for the skit and got paid to do that. Right? That doesn't excuse you, right? Like 10 years later or damn near 15 years later, right, doing this on camera for clout, right, bothering Brian Pumper, who's just walking around trying to catch a buzz, who's down on his luck, who's having a tough time fresh out of prison. This is just cruel and unusual, and it's not cool, and it's not funny at all, bro.
Yeah, no, it's pretty fucked up. But I can't help myself just wanting to watch. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's fucked up, but it's like, damn, they really gonna hit him with eggs? Let's watch. Bro, a long time ago, no bullshit. Oh, I'll tell the story in a second. What the fuck? Oh, damn.
He's still walking. He said he got money, but he was walking to catch the bus. Broke ass boy, so y'all him for nothing.
See what he said? Y'all fucking him for nothing. See, this is what happens when you have a hard time getting the bitches, right? Or getting the females, the ladies, the women. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call them, the biddies. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you call them. If you have a harder time, at least not even getting them, or at least talking to one, like, or you know what I'm saying? I feel as though you're better at getting money. You got a slight edge on people on getting money because you're less focused about that because you always not really getting your way anyway. So you got time to worry about the money, right? And I'm not saying there isn't good-looking people that still get money. They definitely still get money, but what I'm saying is, like, it usually be a sloppy fat person or some goofy-looking motherfucker that got a whole bunch of bread, right? And if they have the time to work on it, because that's going to be their leverage in a relationship. I'm like, when you hating like this or whatever, obviously, if you go, why you fucking him for nothing? It's like, I'm pretty sure you guys are riding like a Rolls Royce truck or some sort of nice car, right? And if you're getting mad about them fucking him for nothing, that's basically saying with money, you're still not fucking these bitches. So it's like, y'all should be fucking me.
He got something.
I'm telling y'all, bro, it's hereditary, man. Listen, you can't give me that environment excuse, yo. Listen, there's not an environment strong enough to groom anybody who is humane into doing something like this.
Fair enough.
It has to be some type of, like, delinquent gene being passed down, bro. Because think about, you watching this video, right? Think about this, right? You watching this video. It don't matter what race you are. You black, Asian, white, green, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Flacco.
You're watching this video. Can you imagine participating in harassing a man who some consider homeless?
No,
who's
Flacco.
taking the bus down to his last, fresh out of prison. Can you imagine?
Hey, look, I'm everything on that list, but fresh out of prison, I'm gonna be 100. And you an asshole if you stop and fuck with me. Well, I'll be driving, but, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm no different than that. We paying bills, but it's like, damn, that'd be fucked up if a motherfucker just slid and hit me with eggs when I was walking. I walked for like half a year this last year. Through snow, through rain, through sleet, straight to get to work every day. If somebody hit me with some eggs, I'd be pretty mad. I ain't gonna lie to you, if anything, Brian Pumper, maybe you should go back to fucking these bitches. Unless there's something wrong with you. But you probably should go back to doing that because obviously if you walking, there's a way for you to get out of walking.
Contributing to this much chaos in his life without feeling nothing. Yo, if you were egging a man at the bus stop waiting, broke, bum, down to his last, fresh out of jail, yo, you would feel a heavy heart. Yo, it will be on your mind. You will be physically and mentally affected by this. You damn near probably wouldn't be able to sleep at night. These people doing this, yo, it's making their day because they feel like they're about to get some clout and attention off it. And
I'm pretty sure it's related to porn star bitches because he said, you get to fuck all the bad bitches. You fucking them for nothing. And once again, they do that for a living. I don't think there's something personally against you. Like when you was beating your shit and you saw Brian Pumper and shit fucking a hoe that you liked, I guess, because that must be the issue. It's not like they had the option to be like, let me pick between, I didn't see his name, and Brian Pumper. It was like her option was just Brian Pumper, bruh. So it was like, I don't even know why you taking personal offense to that.
I'm telling you, bro, these people cannot be the same as a lot of us, bruh. Like, and even us as black folks, yo, the usual suspects only make about 5% of the total population of black folks, bruh. We gotta stop including the 5% among us, bro. They're separate. Like, yo, they're separate. Because I don't know any black folk around me who will be comfortable doing this.
Yeah, no, I would be cool with it.
But the usual suspects, bruh, entitled, walk around feeling like...
I feel like, especially in the areas like near, stuff like that, I feel like the black dude usually, unless he just up to no good, and there's always, no matter the color, there's somebody up to no good. They usually the voice of the reason. They usually gonna see. They usually be like, they see somebody get hit with eggs, they gonna be like, hey bro, stop doing all that shit. Like, what are you doing? Like, chill out. You in public, you making a whole scene. Like, usually it'd be the black dudes that stop all them skits that be happening where people trying to do the skits with them. They be like, bro, you get beat up out here. It's like, we usually like quit playing. It has nothing to do with being tough or nothing like that. It's just like, we not trying to have a nigga moment. Have you ever seen Boondocks? We're not trying to be having nigga moments like that.
The world is theirs. They're the main characters. You know, we're just characters in our world. This is sickening. And watch them do it with no remorse. Watch them do it celebrating because they feel like, yo, we're about to get the attention we want.
Ah, he looking dumb.
But he is kind of dumb. He is kind of looking dumb because he got an eggshell on his face. But the fucked up part is he's literally going, what makes you feel good about doing this to me?
Is he having a hard time? You was cracking women's eggs on. Now we cracked them on your ass.
I'm an entertainer.
Oh, we are too. Brian Pumper.
The art of entertainer.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's kind of cringy because it's like, well, you Brian Pumper, we gonna throw the eggs at you because you Brian Pumper. But it's like, it's coming from a place of like, man, I wanted to fuck them hoes too. And it's like, I get that, bro, but it's like, couldn't you just figure out how? Like, you figured out how to get the money for a fucking Tesla truck or whatever y'all driving. You couldn't figure out how to just...
Go ahead, Joe. That's some funny as you got shit, Jesse.
You know what?
You and his friends, these be friends. It look like somebody... And y'all let him eat, y'all pay him, y'all fucking him. He ain't got nothing, he walking.
That's exactly how you know this isn't some type of virtuous expedition where they're trying to avenge the women that Brian Pumper egged. We again got paid for it. Yo, he keeps bringing up the fact that Brian Pumper is getting chicks and that chicks are letting him smash, and he's saying, yo might as well be smashing us. We got the Tesla, he's walking. This is...
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's why niggas hated me in my life. I got more money than him. How he getting to do that? Why they like him? Why they like him? He don't be really doing that much. He just be going to work. Hey, pretty bitches like me, bro. I don't get no fucks. I'm not even trying to be no asshole right now. Pretty bitches like me, bro. And I don't even be throwing myself out there. So if you hating on me about some shit like that, you stupid. I feel Brian Pumper right here. You stupid if you hate me for some shit like that.
Jealousy and hatred.
Figure it out,
This is just
buddy.
insane.
Stop being a
But
hater.
again, nobody will call this out.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm
Right,
having a good time to do YouTube
they will
today.
also
I was
make
having a bad
themselves
day
victims.
earlier.
I'm
I kind of need to
Listen,
jazz
I'm
this
sure,
shit up.
All right, once this begin to go viral and take heat, they'll make themselves victim. Right? They'll
Plus this
come online
nigga
and say, "I
Farco's
didn't
obviously
do
shouting me out.
Because again, they're the main characters, man. You feel me? They can treat people however they want to treat people.
Yeah.
Right? They can do whatever they want to do. Right? You know, because again, you know, they're part of fraternities and organizations and, you know, and it's their world, man. We're just living in it.
You're walking, Pumper.
Hey, Riley, let him use your bike, man. He need it.
Let me use his bike.
Well, I got that shit on this shit. I got
Alright,
that
I'm
shit
letting
on
you
this
get
shit.
your
I got
words
that shit
off.
on this shit.
I'm letting you get your piece off.
People cross paths for a reason.
You gonna remember us, you hear me? We gonna be rich.
Brian Pumper is exercising a lot of patience. He's still trying to lace them games and let them know, bruh, yo, people cross paths for a reason. I don't know why y'all are doing this to me, but yo, I forgive y'all. And they're still being arrogant,
they're trying to
telling
be
him, oh, yeah, you're gonna remember us, we're gonna be rich. This is what this is all about. They think this is how they're gonna push forward whatever career they're trying to have, whether it's rapping, you know, rather it's podcasting. And I'm gonna say this, yo. Again,
you
I
hating on
haven't
me?
spoke to nobody at No Jumper, bruh. Right? I haven't spoke to Adam yet, bruh. But yo, if No Jumper interviews these people, bruh, yo, I'll be extremely disappointed.
I thought that was another thing towards me. I'm like,
Yo.
damn, bro.
Listen, bro, like I damn near will go to that office and campaign and put my foot down and say, nah, bro. We have to draw a line somewhere. We can't interview these dudes, yo.
No, they're throwing eggs at us.
We have to draw a line somewhere.
But what you could do is just make a short on it. You know what I'm saying? Broke those eggs at Brian Pumper. You know what I'm saying? Make it short, get some clout off it. You know how that shit go.
And the line has to be drawn here, yo. Harassing random people, throwing eggs on them, attacking them for absolutely no reason, bruh. Bro, we can't reward these people by doing and like interview. Yo, this is crazy and weird. But here's how we know where the mentality is at, yo. Oh, we're gonna be rich one day. They think this is how they're gonna get rich.
Yeah,
through negative press and attention.
We don't remember this. The rich crack an egg. So a lot of people, they haven't achieved. They haven't achieved the art of going viral. Nowadays, whether you
got
an
a
athlete,
cold cut.
a rap star,
Blood got an even all over on Knicks. Oh my Jesus.
whatever your passion is.
Hey, women.
Listen, hold on, it's cool.
Okay, as soon as he done talking, I'm gonna turn it off because this feels fucked up.
You want to just milk and take advantage if you're lucky to strike.
Don't care.
Brian Pumper is a better man than me, bro. Ain't
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. They was being assholes. Let me see what Flacco talking about real
no
quick.
forgiveness. Ain't no, hey, yo, young black man, I understand you. You're just misguided. Because Brian Pumper was literally trying to lace up some game. And even after they're blatantly disrespecting him, talking about, don't care, and just like, just moving crazy with him, right? He still is trying to teach them, trying to say, hey, bro, y'all going about this the wrong way.
For real. Because I get what they were saying. I get what he was saying. He's saying, I'm turning that off, by the way. I get what he's saying. He's like, I get it. You trying to strike while the iron's hot. You feel like this is a great time to get after me. You see me. It makes sense. You was like, eggs. We're going to bust you with eggs. The shit makes sense. But it's like, brother, couldn't you like talk to me about it? We could have tried to get clout together. We could have spoke about it. We could have figured out how to do this thing in a way that I was comfortable with doing it and you was comfortable with doing it. But instead, you try to make a fool out of me. And that's just not right. But go ahead and continue to like, subscribe, and share. I got to get to work. Holler at me. Bye.